Hey, here's a slightly mean but very honest question for you. Imagine you're on a big media podcast interview for 30 minutes, and let's say it's Terry Gross or Joe Rogan or Oren Klaff interviewing you right now. How much of that interview would actually be interesting and compelling to listeners? How compelling would you be? Would you be compelling for 12 minutes, for 5 minutes, or just 2 minutes? Don't be embarrassed to look in the mirror and give yourself the real answer. My first podcast interview, I nailed maybe 2 minutes. It was a bomb. Correction, I was a bomb and not the good kind, right? What about today? Bring it on. Any interview, any pitch, any time. I'll light the microphone on fire for 30 minutes straight, 60 minutes, 90 minutes. Nonstop, I'll deliver interesting, compelling, unique infotainment. But how? Through the formulas that I've learned over time. Formulas that turn basic, boring information into compelling insight for any listener. Here's one of my basic formulas, right? Setup, intrigue, reveal. Because of this single formula, so many times I've heard, Oren, that was the best interview we've ever had on our podcast. Of course it was. The formula does the hard work. So you probably want to know, what's in these grayed out areas? Here, you need to say very specific things in each stage of the formula. I've told you this many times before if you've been following my videos. What I say in each section lets me hop on any broadcast, any pitch, and nail it. But this next thing I have not shared with you. I have a method for preparing, the kind of rapid preparation work that makes the formula work. Setup, intrigue, reveal. We have to get that to work, but we have to prepare for it. So I never wing it. I prepare in advance. Doesn't matter if it's NPR, CNBC, Harvard Business Review, a private equity fund, or just if I have to go on my friend's new podcast about baseball statistics. Really crappy podcast. 17 listeners. I had to go on it because I owed him one. Well, I don't spend a lot of time on prep, but even for a 17 listener crappy podcast, I do all the homework necessary. Oh, sure, let's be realistic here. If it's $1 billion deal, I'm doing this. You definitely have to scale your preparation to the size of the deal. But for every single interview or pitch, you have to come stacked and prepared with clear thoughts, clear ideas, and scripts in hand. You must have your thoughts organized so you can pitch, perform, and close. So use formulas. There's no winging it. Think back to the times you had your biggest disasters or near misses. You were winging it. I know you were. Fast prep is a universal Swiss Army knife skill that is becoming core to almost every type of relationship and situation that we have in our lives. Even now, as we face the pandemic and business is so messy the way it's getting done, you need to learn the new way to communicate more effectively with others and motivate them to take positive action. That's why I believe learning how to pitch an idea, a deal, a product is so valuable. I think it should be mandatory training for everyone right now because Zoom and video conferencing, the idea of pitch me your deal, that's gone mainstream. Everybody wants the Hollywood pitch. People all over the world, they want to get pitched professionally, but at the same time, they're tired of lazy Me Too presentations. They hate it when you're winging it. Well, stop me if you have any questions. Those are all signs you're unprepared and you're just winging it. Buyers don't want that, and the more dollars involved, the less winging it will work, which is why if you're interested in taking advantage of the huge opportunity of learning how to prepare for a pitch, to perform the pitch and close a deal, I want to invite you to the live cast that I'm doing. I'm only making this new training available as part of my Pitch Mastery platform. You can do everything I've described in this video. Prepare a great setup. Use intrigue to control attention until you reveal your offer. Use formulas to create a compelling interview, content, or pitch, and rapidly prepare in advance and never wing it again. You'll get a giant boost in revenue and you'll move up a level in becoming a pro deal maker. How to prepare for a pitch and then nailing the delivery is a process and a formula you can quickly learn. I'd like to show you how to do everything described in this video using example after example and script after script, specific scripts that apply to your business. Join me for this training, click below.